I met a gypsy.
What should I do to my new 2025 YZ 450F Monster Energy Edition?
Is this a Yamaha commercial or is this a straight
I just need
up?
to know because I'm trying to get my riding life back.
Yeah, we got to get you motivated again, okay? We're going to get you
Maybe
motivated.
I just need to come to Atlanta. Come to Georgia.
You got a place now. You maybe come to the Triumph facility, hang out a little bit.
Like that, eh?
Yeah. 25 YZ. So I've been vocal about this, and I've told Travis Preston and these guys. I go 22 YZ was a great bike. Loved it. Planted. I'm sure Eli loved it. Right. 23 a little bit stiffer, cornered better. So they've made a couple changes since then, linkage and some front engine mounts, but I still feel like it's a lot of bike for one. It's fucking fast. And when Eli said, stock bike, I was like, wow, that's a man right there. Because I can't fucking handle a stock YZ 450.
But you know what? Can I just stop you there?
Yeah.
It's too much, but fuck, it's so fun.
Exactly.
It's like very addictively fun just to be able to, like Glen Helen, for
I could
example.
relate this into like a sexual term, which would relate my brain better.
Just like a whole lot of titty, is that what you're saying?
No,
Like maybe
it's
it's too much titty.
It's like one of those, like you have this chick and she is
a nightmare. She's just an absolute nutcase.
in bed. It's unbelievable,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
That's the Yamaha.
That's the best thing ever.
That's
That's
Yamaha.
the best analogy.
Like when I ride it, I'm like, this is awesome. And then I started getting a little bit fatigued. I'm like, dude, she's a lot to hang with right now. It's a lot. I need to turn her down a little bit. So for you just need to get some races. It'll calm that chassis down.
The FCP race cups.
Some race cups are nice because it's a good thing that he's actually doing that. You don't have to mess with the rigidity of the bike through clamps because it's pretty rigid feeling on the track anyway.
Yeah, the stock clamps feel good.
Yeah, I wouldn't screw with the stock because a lot of guys, the bling, right? They want to put clamps on it, but then it screws up the rigidity. It gets a stiffer feeling, and then I'm out. So races will help that. And then, past that, it's kind of if you want to smooth out the power a little bit. A Kropovich, I will say this. The most expensive muffler anybody can buy, but it's the best built muffler for the money. You can run that thing 40 hours. You don't have to pack it. It smooths out that Yamaha power a little bit, and then you can use the power tuner, put one of my maps in, and it'll just kind of make it easier to ride. It's still a lot of bike, but flywheel weight helps. Heavier.
Yeah.
People think, I'm going to get more engine braking. It actually does the opposite. It actually kind of helps the engine braking, doesn't put a lot of load to that front end. So for me, flywheel weight, races, a muffler, and a map kind of calms that sucker down. That's what I would do to start out with.
And your front brake mod.
And the front brake, the old Dubox.
Dubox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not mine. I can't claim it.
Unreal, dude. How good that is.
When he told me, he's told me for years, and I sat on it, never used it. Finally, I rode one of his bikes, and I'm like, fuck, that thing is nice. I'm going to do that.
I tried to get Ulrich to ride mine yesterday with it.
He didn't do it.
He's like, it was a bit late. It was blown out. But I was like, dude, it's really good. It's crazy. Like Yamaha could make that change pretty easy.
Yeah, the Japanese, it's tough to get them to make changes,
The front brake's the only thing I don't like about the bike, though.
Yeah.
Especially just coming from KTM.
It's exciting. Like when you just hop on it and ride, you're like, woo, this is nice. It has more excitement than any other motorcycle there is.
It's like, I've said it a few times, but it's like owning a dragon when you only need a horse.
That's exactly right. It's a typical American bike. Like if you're an American, you love this. It's more than you can handle, but you want it anyway.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. It's funny. I was thinking about it because so I got a 250.
Yeah.
I got 250 Yamaha.
What do you do?
Yeah, I got
two-stroke or F?
Both.
Oh.
I've got the two-stroke Deegan build, but that bike's parked. I don't think I'll ever ride that bike again. Then I just got a 250F.
Okay.
Which I haven't even ridden it yet.
Maybe that will get you excited to ride.
I'm going to go to fucking town on that thing, I think.
That will get you excited to ride, I think.
You reckon?
Either the two-stroke, I'm just not a huge two-stroke guy. Okay, so 250F, built, second injector, some snap. Try not to make it so fucking loud that you bleed out of your ears. But I have one with just a second injector, an ECU, a muffler, and some fuel.
Rips.
So fun to ride.
What gearing do you run on it stock?
1350 is what stock. I go back to like a 49 because when you get some more power, you can actually pull second gear longer.
I was going to say, are you just staying in second more? Because it's not, it wouldn't be like a third.
Because you're increasing your top end, so you can actually shift later. So there's two types of laziness in the world of riding. You can be lazy in second if it pulls it farther, or you can be lazy in third if it's luggable.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get a third gear lazy 250F.
Yeah.
So being lazy in second gear is more feasible, and that's what that second injector and that ECU does.
Same cups?
Yeah, I would just use all that. All the chassis should be the same between the 450 and 250.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the bike that I think... So the 450 is going to be the dig and build.
Okay.
So that's going to be a bit of a...
Is that like a build off?
Yeah. Did you not see our build off last
I saw 252 strokes.
Yeah, we did the build off.
Yeah. But you said 450.
Yeah, so then this year, we're doing the 450.
Got it.
So that's going to be our dig and build, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm going to kind of have to go to town on that one. But I think that... Because the 250F is my bike, doesn't have to go back. So I'm like...
I think for how much you ride, it's not too much bike for you. You can actually ride a long time, and the track will feel better on the 250F versus the 450.
Yeah.
And just like we talked about earlier, you can think less. You don't have to think so much on the 250.
The only thing I don't like about 250s, and again, it's been a very long time since I owned a 250. Like, very, very long time.
Mm-hmm.
But... it just makes me feel like I have to ride it faster.
Yeah.
A lot more revving, a lot more shifting. It just makes me feel like I'm doing the most, you know?
Have you rode a built one?
No, I've never had a built one.
Okay, so this is what 350 lover brother over there. Give that 350 vibes. The church. It gives you that vibe, like
okay. That's what
longer
I'm chasing.
gears, revs far, but yet has torque where you can fuck up and not be so pissed off at yourself out of a corner. So a nice built running 250 gives you that 350 feel.
Okay.
So
I think that's what I'm chasing. Because I tell you what, got the Gas 350. Fucking still love it. It's kind of me bike that I still go and grab the most.
if only someone would make a 350 besides the Austrians. If only someone would do it. We don't need to go over the if Yamaha built a 350 thing, because we did that.
We got the views.
Yeah, we got that.
we
covered that.
Got the views. Go back and watch that clip if you...
But if Austria, which they might put some spring forks on their bike soon, I feel like.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.